Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To throw. It's Hall. Lets it go. It's caught downfield. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Pass complete. It's second down now. The back's got it. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to throw. It's Hall. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. That pass is caught. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. and they get him down after the completion.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
A completion sets up a second down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Seventh play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Longhorns. Strong game by this quarterback. Come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. But he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Tight end goes in motion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Important second down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Seminoles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To the air. It's Hall. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Receiver makes the catch. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Noles looking to keep this drive moving. Oh, a reverse. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. Were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his back. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
You know, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. A handoff to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Hall. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. It's 3rd down for the offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver makes the grab. Good enough for first down yardage. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab behind the line, it's Garcia. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Hall. And it's caught. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. Finding some room at the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. Now they're running on the toss. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The DB's backing off from the line now. Throwing for his running back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. This will likely be the last play of the half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The attempt is no good. Still a tie ball game here in the third quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here. Actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The ball near midfield. No punting tee. The offense is going for it. A running play called on fourth down. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
And the Noles looking to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Close to the tight end. He's got it for a big gain. An explosive play. They finally get him down with the offense very near to the red zone.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up the first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's second down here. A quick throw out left, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. This try is no good. He missed it, and the game remains tied.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Movement here from the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense. Second down and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Hall. Finds his target, and it's complete. Touchdown, Longhorns. They go in front here in the second half.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. State offense heads back onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. There's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
That completion makes it second and medium. Handoff heading left. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Seminoles are going to keep this drive rolling. And here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down.
14.
The RPO caught to the right. They wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Knowles.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here could be 55 yards. To the air. It's Hall. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. 1st and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Texas. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Now they'll try to add on the PAT late in this game. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Florida State offense on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
Well, that's everything you could hope for here for an offense. They make a nice completion here. Thing that really stood out to me, your fourth quarter, late in the game, the clock is essential. Get out of bounds when you can. Get a first down when you can. He does both here to set up the offense here nicely.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Interesting call here, Chris, with the screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, Chris, this is exactly what they needed to do. Put a touchdown up on the board. They pull within one in a playoff game. And now it's decision time. Do you tie the game up or potentially take the lead?
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. And they'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Your worst-case scenario, go to overtime. But can they make something happen to try to win it in regulation? Let's see. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. defense needs a stop to force overtime. Play action here on first down. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. We'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. Getting set. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Spot the ball at the 26, so a 43-yard field goal attempt for the W. Field goal try, no good. Here in the fourth quarter, the game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
15 more. 50 so long.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.